Thought I'd share an experience being a Helitack wildlands firefighter. Going to explain a little bit about one of the fires we were on and had an altercation with a helicopter. So I'm Bill Burnell, and thanks for being here. So I'll get right into this. A lot of our fires I was based out of fire base outside of Jasper in BC. Very mountainous terrain, very rugged. A lot of things happen in the mountains. Mostly lightning strikes, some man-made, as well as vehicle fires. We'd have to deal with those now and again. So this one fire we got called out to, we had a big lightning storm come through, and we got a call for fire. So our 3-man Helitack crew, pilot, helicopter, machine, got sent out about an hour away from where we were. And the storm had just moved around, and so we came in. It was on the top of quite a big steep cliff on one side. It's on a ridge, and it just had pounded. So we had fires all around the top of this ridge. Wind was still going pretty good, but tight area to get into. So the machine came in. We did a hover exits. We, one at a time, very carefully, keep our center of gravity into the middle of the machine. Don't want to upset it. And get out, hang off the skid. He comes in, drops you onto the ground. 3 of us get out, carry on, get our gear out of the back at the same time, doing that while he's hovering, trying to keep it stable. And we get down, we're just getting set up, get our chainsaws out, we're just start working. And the lightning cell came around. Thunder cell came back around on us, even more intense. And we had trees starting to blow down around us, completely dangerous. So we called the machine in, the helicopter, again, to get us out of there. And he had a heck of a time. Came in, got one of my guys into the machine, and it's just like, it's all over the place. Comes in again, gets the other guy in, so they're both in the back. Comes in for me, get into the front beside the pilot, and trees falling down around us, and this thing's picking up and lightning coming down again. So the machine is just lifting off. Absolutely crazy. Must have been a downburst, a cell, whatever, and this machine went straight up and tail rotor first back over a cliff. So I'm leaning forward, floor's glass basically, so I'm looking down watching this cliff go by. The pilot says, better do something about that. Hits the cyclic. Machine is falling backwards, starts to go nose down now, trying to get some lift because he's got nothing. And I'm laughing. My nickname was Wild Bill in my stuff. I laugh. Things like that, adrenaline out, I just get excited. So I'm laughing like crazy. My friends are screaming in the back. The pilot's focused on what he is doing. Coming down. Trees are just right coming up. And he managed to get some lift. And as we're going along, this thing is flying. And we're just hearing this click, 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 click. He's just chopping tops of trees off. And we got down to a swamp, a clearing, and he got the machine down until we could get another machine to come in and get us. Couldn't fly the thing, had to have that looked after. But it happens so quickly. There's just no time to understand what happened other than you're in the middle of it, and you just got to fight to do the best. I couldn't do much. I just had to be there and go through that. So that's one of many interesting firefighting stories. But yeah, it was quite something. Now, fortunate we had a long-time helicopter pilot. He was the owner of the helicopter outfit where we worked out of. He had like 25 years plus of flying, all mountain flying. So for him, this is intuitive. He just knows what to do right away. If it was we had another pilot only had 600 hours, so he had really not much time flying a helicopter. Might not have made it. He might not have had the instincts to be able to pull through that. And we had many good helicopter pilots. We had one fellow, Gary, from he was a 3-tour Vietnam pilot, and we had him on many fires. And he was basically born in a helicopter. Like, he could do stuff with that machine that was just absolutely incredible. So much fun to fly with him, because we get into these really interesting areas, or you see these peaks, and he'd just be heading right for it, and just like right between these rocks, and the other side you're looking thousands of feet down. And that was my most favorite thing of being a Helitac firefighter, were the situations with the helicopters that we got into, places we got to go, got to see. You never knew from one fire to the next what was going to happen. We get the fire call, we'd head to wherever it was. Could be 10 minutes away, could be an hour, 2 hours away. We just never knew. And so you get some information from the fire center, details of what they knew about it. Sometimes it was just other pilots flying through an area, and they report smoke. And so that go to the fire center, get back to the fire base, whoever was in that area to attack it. And we get our gear together in the machine and gone, and show up. Sometimes it'd be one tree, sometimes it could be multiple, and it could grow. So you'd be in charge of 3 people, and as the fire gets bigger, you could be in charge of air tankers, you could be in charge of other crews, and you kind of grew with the incident. And went from there. So yeah, anybody who wants to do it, it's an incredible time. Yeah, and I can share lots of stories. If you want to hear some more about Helitac firefighting, let me know in the comments below, and I'll share some more information. So you have a great day. Thanks for coming. Bye now.